Okay, and we're back. So, we just finished watching the Chargers embarrass themselves on national television, and I gotta tell you, does not feel particularly good. But it was an interesting weekend of football. There are officially no more undefeated teams, but there's still one more team that doesn't have a victory. So let's break down all the consequences, every single thing that happened on week 6 of the NFL. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
So, what the fuck was that?
I don't know, but I did like the slight dig at the Panthers just because of it.
Hey, you know what? Fuck them. It's their own fault for being, losers. David Martinez,
Terrible.
What's up? Thanks for joining us. By the way, chat, let us know if our audio sounds terrible for one reason or another. I tried some things out. I moved some things around. Hopefully it's better. But
We tried so hard and got so far.
GG boy. Damn, I look so beaten down. Yes, it was a tough watch, man. It was not fun, not enjoyable, not a good way to spend my Monday night. Chuck Dominguez, damn, the chokers choke again. That's what chokers do, man. Losers lose.
It is a day of the week that ends in Y.
Gus Becerra, this one is on Herbert. It was his chance to put himself at the top of the league's QB list. Sure. I mean, the dude did play with a broken finger against one of the best defenses in the NFL. So,
And he was basically getting sacked every third play.
Listen, dude, I'm not gonna say he had a good game, all right? Because he didn't. But I'm not putting it 100% on Herbert. We'll get into it. We'll get into it because we're gonna break down every single game. We're just like we do. I tend to get madder when I do the Charger stuff, so I want to leave.
We may break down during that game.
Oh, I want to save it closer to the end. In the middle, just get a little boost, a little extra boost of energy. But
don't worry, we will shit on our team.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
The point is, congratulations, Cowboys. Good on you. And let's start breaking down every single thing. Because actually, I had a pretty good week. I finally got some games right. So let's get into it. Gus Becerra, audio is good, but your voices are still annoying.
Can't do much about that.
Yeah. It's too late to change it now, man. Maybe one day we'll get one of those like supernatural moments. You remember how Jensen Ackles kind of spoke like this when the show started?
He was super soft.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
Sammy.
by then, like, Sammy. So maybe we'll hit puberty at one of these points, but who knows? Herbert looked a bit off. He looked really off, G-Boy. And plus, Eckler wasn't himself. He couldn't make the same cuts he's used to make. Dude, the Cowboys are a good team. It's a good defense. And again, we'll get into it. But let's start with the beginning. Because, again, we had some interesting games this week. Believe it or not, there was actually some people playing good football out there. So let's begin with Thursday Night Football and people not playing good football. So
yeah, I was gonna say this is not a good start for that
segment. Do chipmunk filters. Listen, I actually could. I don't know if this is really gonna fuck things up, but I can. I can do this. I can change stuff around. Yeah.
I can fuck around with that too.
Don't do it. Let me see. I do know that I have like a really high one. A high one.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Like this. I can talk like this.
Fuck it. This is the podcast now.
Let me see. I can do a little something. Welcome. Come on. Welcome to my nightmare.
Welcome to the newest episode of Hell.
Can you tell we don't want to talk about the Chargers?
Anything else. Please. Just spare us.
This
Spare
show
us.
stinks.
Anyway, yeah, no, it's a bad idea. You opened up a real can of worms there. But
Come on, guys, we're Chargers fans. Give us something to smile at.
David Martinez wants to know the score, so here we go, really quickly. Again, I did okay this week. Finally, I'm showing some signs of life, but Gus Becerra also had a really good week. So Gus is sitting at 61 on first place. Eric is sitting at 55, second place. I'm nipping at his heels at 52, third place. David 48, God's at 42, and that guy is at 36. So it's getting interesting.
It's exciting.
It's exciting. That's a word for it. But anyway, Thursday night football. Boring ass football game. It's only fun, because the Broncos suck, and it's fun to see all the drama in the sidelines. Sean Payton just getting madder and madder. And honestly, who do you think is gonna break first? Sean Payton, Bill Belichick, or us?
Who
do you think is gonna lose it first?
I'm not sure if we still have it personally, but I'm gonna say Bill probably.
He's going to lose it. He's going to shoot Mac Jones before Sean Payton, curve stomps Russell Wilson.
At least, Sean can be like, I came into this shitty team, Like
I knew it. I knew it was going to be shitty.
Look, Russell Wilson's broken. What can I say?
The problem is that the dude talked so much shit, and now he has to eat all of it. So,
Sean Payton?
Sean Payton talked a lot of shit about the former head coach, saying he... Like, I know you see this call they did here. That's a really bad idea. It was really dumb, blah, blah. And so, it is what it is. That's why I like to keep my words short and sweet. Because, in case I have to eat them afterwards. But whatever. Sean Payton is collapsing for Caleb, i.e. tanking for Tua. Maybe. I don't know. At this point. Because the Broncos did give up a lot for Russell. I don't even know if they have a first-round draft pick this year. But, whatever.
They don't deserve one.
Yeah. Point is, Chiefs win. Whatever. Next,
what a surprise.
We got the London game. It was actually pretty tight, and this is the first of the quarterback injuries. So Tannehill went out with an injury. Supposedly, it's not that bad, but X-ray came out clean.
It's ankle.
Yeah. So X-ray looked like it was clean, but at the end of the day, the Ravens ended up winning. The Ravens offense needs to do something about their red zone. It's really bad. Also, the Titans are the only team in their division without a winning record, which is wild if you think about it. Honestly, it was a pretty interesting game until it wasn't. Like, if Tannehill would have stayed in the game, I think the Titans would have taken this one. So I don't even know what the Ravens are at this point. They're winning ugly, but they're winning. So I'll take it any day. Next, we got the Miami Dolphins winning pretty. The Miami Dolphins against the Carolina Panthers. By the way, the Carolina Panthers started off 14-0, and then they just got walloped by the Miami Dolphins. The avalanche that is the Miami Dolphins. So, Raheem Mostert might be, if it hadn't been that Derrick Henry played in the game immediately before this one, I'd say that Raheem Mostert might be the best running back in the league. But Derrick Henry did play, and he did play phenomenal. So I'm going to say that Raheem Mostert might be the second best QB in the league, or at least in the AFC. In the AFC.
I don't know, but I am happy he is on my squad.
Yeah, good on
fantasy football.
Hey,
I am riding happy.
I had Waddle on the bench.
I know. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Do you see my starters? Like, I have a legit wide receiver core. I have Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, and Nick Collins from the Texans. And Nick Collins...
I would have gone Waddle over Collins.
The dude's been scoring points. And again, Collins is the number one. Waddle's, receiver number two? So...
Sure, but a lot of times Tyreek is just there, take away, defenders.
Sure. Point is, I still won. So, whatever. Doesn't matter. But,
whatever.
Yeah. ELG boy, I thought the Panthers actually had a chance after that 14-0 start. Boy, was I wrong. Yep. It looked like they were, starting to get things together, clicking. But nope, not so much. The Miami Dolphins, they're too good on offense. And they managed to hold them on defense, so good for them. Next, we got the Houston Texans. 3-3. 3-3.
That division is not as bad as we expected.
No, beating the Saints 20-3. And so, dude, I told you that the Texans are feisty. They're I don't think this is their year yet, but they're going to be a pretty interesting team to watch in the next couple of seasons. Now, this right now is still fun to watch. You can still tell there's a lot of growing pains. CJ Stroud is playing good for a rookie, but there's still some growing pains. They're going to be an interesting team to watch next season.
Yeah, they sort of feel like the Jaguars did like 2 seasons ago when they got Trevor Lawrence.
Sure.
Where it's like, growing pains. You know, they're still mostly losing or winning kind of ugly, but you know, I can see a future
Well,
here.
dude, right now the games that they had that's been like a coin toss, they've been winning them. So and some games that you thought, oh, they're gonna lose, but they've been winning them. So yeah, good on them. They're doing something in Houston and it's working. So good on them. Next,
Yeah, I was talking to my dad about this actually while we were watching the game. Where
Texas.
it's like, isn't it kind of weird nowadays? You know, we've been watching for
To
you know,
see
pretty
teams
long
win?
time. The what?
To see teams win.
No. It's weird how teams that we grew up watching, who were the dominant forces, now fucking suck, right?
It's a cycle.
Like the Patriots now suck.
Yeah.
The Packers suck. You know,
The
the
Bears
Steelers
suck.
kind of suck.
I
The
wouldn't.
Bears always suck.
Yeah.
But like Denver sucks.
Yes.
It's like these were the dominant. The Colts, they're okay, but they're not the Manning Colts. That's for sure.
Yeah, it happens, you know. Sometimes you need to reboot your franchise. I mean, the Jets are
and,
winning.
The Chargers are still consistent though.
Oh, no, definitely. Them and the Vikings. You can always count on them. So let's continue. Next, we got the Atlanta Falcons losing to the Commanders. The Commanders, did you watch this game? You didn't miss much if you didn't.
Commanders, Falcons. No, I actually did not catch this one
Again, a couple
because
of...
it was the Commanders versus the Falcons.
Yeah, not particularly fun to watch. Not particularly special. Just, you know, it is what it is. What you would expect of two young teams that are still kind of in the process of rebuilding. In the end of the day, the Commanders managed to eke that out, so good on them.
The Falcons losing is always a good day for America.
Yeah, of course. Next, you got the Jaguars, you know, embarrassing the Colts.
I told you, the
Dude.
Colts don't win in Clown Town.
I don't know what it is. Again,
They can't do it.
It's the humidity. They can't play in humidity. Jesus Christ. But what
This
a...
was an ex-girlfriend game.
Yes, and what a shellacking. And
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence left with an injury at the end of the game. He left. By the way, how stupid can you fucking be when you're up by 3 scores and leaving your star quarterback in there? How fucking stupid. Now, fortunately, again, it looks like it was not a serious injury, but, you know, you don't want your quarterback to have even a slight injury. So,
Also, when you say how stupid can you be, this is Clown Town we're talking about.
that is true. And you know what? I stand corrected. Thank you very much. That's
Yeah.
why you're here. That's why you're here.
Oh, you know, this is the Clown Town.
Next, we got the Cincinnati Bengals surviving the Seattle
Wait,
Seahawks.
Just real quick, I just opened up YouTube so I could check on the stream, make sure everything's okay, and I look like this on the thumbnail.
Okay. Like all high.
I look good.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure. That's the word I'd use.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals surviving the Seattle Seahawks. The Bengals defense showed up because the Bengals offense just disappeared in the second half. Just completely disappeared. They left the stadium. They didn't even come back. They even left their cars in the stadium, bro. They were just boop, out of here.
maybe they Ubered there.
You know what? Then why would they leave their cars?
No, they Ubered away.
Okay. So they Ubered out of there. Fine.
Yeah, they got drunk in halftime.
Yeah, but you know what? It's still a win's a win. Good on them, I guess. But
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I
Geno
don't know how
Smith just doesn't feel. Geno Smith doesn't feel like a closer, man.
Not this season. No, definitely. He had his moment last season. This season, not so much. And there's something clearly starting to click in Cincy. It's just they're too freaking bipolar, man. Too freaking bipolar. They need to get their shit together really quickly.
It's just that we know how good they can be.
And that
We
defense
know how
is
explosive that
legit.
offense can be, but
Yeah.
they're just not clicking. It's they need some WD-40 on them.
Listen,
gears.
it wasn't the easiest matchup in the world, but still, come on. They should have scored way more than that. Next, we got the next injury, quarterback injury. Justin Fields out with a broken thumb, I think. Or no, dislocated thumb on his throwing
hand.
Yeah, so he's going to be out for a minute. This dude whose name I cannot pronounce, and I don't really care because he's a Bears quarterback. I saw him play. Dude just threw the ball up in the air. First off, he's the luckiest motherfucker in the world because he just threw a ball in the air and a receiver came back to get it. So it looked awesome. It looked epic. But the dude just threw the ball up in the air like, oh, fuck it. I think he was trying to, hit the flags, but it ended up being caught by a receiver. So, all right, listen, if I'm going to have a quarterback who's lucky or one that's unlucky, I'll take the lucky one. But Jesus Christ.
It's like the old school Mahomes meme of like, fuck it, Tyreek is down there somewhere.
Exactly. On the other hand, the Vikings, they need Justin Jefferson back. They have talent. They have stars. It's just they're not the same team without.
Just start your rebuild already. Get rid of Kirk.
Kirk is
Send him
ruining
to the Broncos.
He's ruining your rebuild, ruining your draft picks. But yeah, I think they're definitely gonna. I don't know. I mean, he's still playing good enough. But is it him or is it the fact that he's got Justin Jefferson? I don't know.
Well, they're not playing great right now without Jefferson, so.
Yeah, that's all. Well, they're winning, so there you go. Next, you got
Bears. Come on.
The stunner of the weekend, the San Francisco
I got
49ers.
pissed. I got pissed in this game.
Why'd you get pissed? Got the San Francisco 49ers losing to the Cleveland Browns without Deshaun Watson. So why were you pissed?
This was the first big ref this was just insulting to me.
To you specifically.
It was felt personally, yeah.
Why?
Because I don't like the Browns.
Okay.
And also, that clip's gonna be taken out of context, isn't it?
I already saved it. I already made a note. Like, yeah.
Damn it.
If I ever want to get rid of Eric, I know.
Damn it. But no. Did you see the play where they basically gave them the phantom personal foul?
Yes.
Where it was where even Gene Steratore, the guy?
Yeah, I think so.
He's like the rules guy.
Uh-huh.
And he goes no, that was a clean hit.
Yeah.
That was just a clean hit. They should have looked at it again, and but they got the first down and they got, the field goal, and that's where that went. Obviously, the 49ers should have made the field goal at the end.
Listen, the 49ers, they finally figured out their weakness. It's the kicker. That's a rookie kicker. That's the one weakness for the 49ers.
The weakness is also not having McCaffrey and
Debo. So that also doesn't help. But I mean, they could have still won it without him. We also know that Brock Purdy can't play in the rain. I don't know why he didn't have a glove, but he didn't. So lessons for the future.
He had a rough game.
They did not play well overall. No. They did not play well. And at the end, it came back to bite him. So,
That Cleveland defense was, goddamn.
Dude, that team is legit. That front four is scary good. They don't even need to blitz.
Is it DJ Walker, the backup?
Who?
The backup for Cleveland, DJ Walker?
I don't even know. I don't even care.
I thought he did okay.
Sure.
Pretty much indistinguishable for how freaking Deshaun had been doing, and way cheaper.
Let me see. Kirk Cousins has a no trade clause. He said he's not waiving it. All right. Eric's hair looks like it had a long night out. I
just got done watching the Chargers, man. I was pulling my hair.
Or a long day in. Giggity. Ooh. I don't know how the 49ers lost this one. Them's
That's the NFL, man.
Yeah, any given Sunday. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Also,
it's better to get a loss out of the way, especially out of conference loss. So it doesn't hurt them as much. And, it's better to get that monkey off your back. Now you're like, all right, we've lost. We realized we're mortal. Don't come in overconfident. We know that there's defenses out there that can stop us. So, it's good to get it out of the way sometimes. Third round pick.
Also, the refs.
Yeah. Third round pick, rookie kicker. Okay. 49ers kicker was perfect until that kick, though. Yeah, but that's the only kick he's ever kicked that mattered.
Yeah.
Well, again,
everyone else was a blowout,
Yeah. PJ. Oh, that's his name. XFL famous PJ. So there you go.
Gotcha.
Next, we got the Raiders, and the next injury quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, out with a back injury. Now, this one, it's not clear how serious it was, but Jimmy G out in their win against the Patriots. Dude,
Jimmy G and injuries.
How stupid can you be to take a freaking safety with the game on the line? Jesus Christ, Mac Jones. God damn it. I think
Is he still alive? Is Mac Jones still alive right now?
I don't know.
Check somehow.
Maybe. I don't know. I doubt
Have
it.
they not killed him?
I think, it's going to be one of those, he's going to kill himself. Like,
Oh my God, Bill Belichick is like that toxic girlfriend where it's like, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna make you kill yourself.
yeah, definitely. And it's going to be like, Bill Belichick already's written the statement for when Mac Jones is off
He wrote his
himself.
obituary.
Yeah, he's already ready for it, man. Yeah,
It was like Mac Jones somehow worse than Cam Newton.
dude, it's brutal to see the Patriots suck this much. It's just
crazy.
brutal. And it's worse to see them win against the Raiders. Jesus Christ. I don't even know.
Lose.
What? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, lose against the freaking
yeah.
Raiders. Jesus Christ. But, Raiders eke out a victory. Good on them, I guess. Yep, any given Sunday. That's the only thing that gives me hope we'll beat the Chiefs this Sunday. Oh, he's talking about the Chargers.
Oh no.
Chuck Dominguez.
I forgot about that game.
Chuck Dominguez, when isn't Jimmy G not hurt? Dude, the dude's made out of glass, all right? He's made out of glass. Why do they keep getting him as a starter? I don't know. But, good. Keep wasting your fucking money. Just throw money in the garbage and, screw up your salary cap. So, yeah, have fun with that.
Good looking guy though.
Whatever. Next, we got the Lions beating the team with the ugliest fucking uniform in the NFL. Jesus Christ, they looked like creamsicles, the freaking Buccaneers. When
What was that? Like was it like a classic kind of thing?
It's a throwback uniform, but this is like the least scary uniform I've ever seen, and they're supposed to be pirates. Imagine like a bright orange pirate. No, not even like a soft orange, like a baby orange pirate. Like, that's not scary. That's
it's not
scary.
even One Piece.
Yeah, what the
And that one is
hell,
cartooning.
man? Yeah. And so the Lions, just whooped them. Baker also left the game with an injury. Supposedly it's not that bad. The game was already done pretty much. But them Lions group, it looks pretty good. They were good. The offense was good enough to beat a very, very tough Buccaneer defense. And their defense stopped their offense, which so far, had been pretty good. So Lions good. Buccaneers, it's a loss.
The Lions, and I can't believe the statement, are tied for number 1 of the NFC.
Oh, yeah. It's wild. Madness.
The times they are a-changing.
Kai is a wheel and it is ever turning.
It's
Gus
something
Becerra,
else, man.
Jimmy G is sexy, though. Eric beat me to it. Lol. Creamsicle orange. Jimmy G always getting hurt. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens.
Yeah, but he is a good-looking man. Gotta give him that.
This I don't understand this stupid uniform. Like, honestly, it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in college, high school, or the NFL. Like, no wonder they lost. They were all demoralized. They just looked themselves in the mirrors and they're like,
No, this is not a team that deserves to win.
Exactly. Ugh, disgusting. The Lions are legit and they're under the radar. Nobody's paying attention to them. Dude, everybody's paying attention to the Lions. Are you kidding me? We talk about them every week. We talk about them every week. And I don't know if you know this, but we are the heart and soul of the NFL. We are the center of the NFL. We are the core. We are so deep into the core that nobody knows who we are. So it's like, we're so underneath the ground that nobody knows who we are, man. We start all this shit.
Are we the deep state of the NFL?
We're the deepest state, man. Nobody else even compares to how deep we are. Anyway, even Tannehill's deep balls don't reach us here, man. Crazy. It's crazy.
Which is crazy. He does have good deep balls.
But he's injured,
He
so
fucking lost it.
Next,
Do we need to start doing voices again?
No, not yet. We're not Chargers yet. Next, we got the Rams beating the Cardinals pretty handily. This game was a lot closer than the score says. At the end, final score was 26-9. The Cardinals hung in there for a real long time, but clearly they're all heart. The Cardinals are all fucking heart. They're really feisty. They really want to win, but they're still lacking in the talent department. Whereas the Rams have a buttload of talent on key positions. They still have Aaron Donald. They still have Stafford, Kupp. That Puka Nacua boy is good. The runner Williams ran for like 200 yards. Crazy. So the Rams are still, and Sean McVay is kind of an offensive genius. And so, they're still going to be in the conversation for the playoffs. The Cardinals, they're looks like they're moving in the right direction. It sucks that they haven't won because their games have been pretty tough. At least the calendar has been pretty tough on them this season. But
they're a likable squad. They got Caillou on their side.
Exactly. So
Caillou.
yeah. So they're moving in the right direction, I think, in spite of losing. LG boy, yeah, you guys always talk about him. I mean, the Lions aren't getting any national attention. Yeah, but national
This is Detroit. What do you want?
Listen, sports talk people are losers, man. All right, said it, meant it.
They're a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, nerds. They just watch a bunch of grown, sweaty men touch each other, and it's weird, and then they have opinions about it. And most of them have never even been on a football field. It's gross. It's disgusting. But I don't know why I'm doing the voice like that. But yeah. Anyway, point is, we're those people, so whatever. And next, we got the second shocker, the stunner of the weekend. The New York Jets beating the Philadelphia Eagles in the game that is the definition of fuck around and find out.
What
Jesus
a goddamn
Christ.
defense, dude.
Dude, yeah, first off, yes, great defense. Second off, what the fuck were the Eagles thinking? They didn't run the ball. You know, they were up and they passed the ball and they got an interception, and that's what ended up costing the game. But Jesus fucking Christ, man. What the hell? Again, fuck around and find out. That's how I would describe this game, fuck around and find out. And you can't fuck around with these Jets. These Jets are legit. And did you see Aaron Rodgers warming up on the sideline?
Aaron Rodgers was walking around without a crutch. What the fuck is going on?
Dude, I'm telling you, there's something going on in New York. It's pretty exciting. It's fun to watch.
Rodgers, he always has the Aaron Rodgers Tuesdays on McAfee show.
Uh-huh.
And he kind of gives updates on, how he's doing and stuff like that. And basically he's saying, hey, at this point, my full-time job is rehab.
Sure.
And I got a lot of money. So I'm going to spend a lot of money on rehab. And, I'm going to get the best doctors that I can. And, all this crazy shit.
He's doing stem cells. I'm sure of it.
And I don't know. It worked for Rey Mysterio.
He's got a robot leg now. Pretty sure of it.
Sure. What the heck?
So
do it.
Chuck Dominguez, Jets defense are killers. Hey, you both have some shit on your faces. Oh, wait, it's facial hair, allegedly. Me and you, Dario, picking the Jets. That's right, David. That's right. You and me can see the forest through the trees. And just to be clear, the reason why I'm keeping this, I grow it every once in a while, but it's for Halloween. I'm going to a pirate party, and so I need to have some sort of facial hair. And actually, the crappier it looks, the better it goes with the costume. So there you go. That's why. It's not going to stay forever, all right? Just, keep your panties on.
I was going to get rid of mine, but my girl said she liked it, so I was like, okay.
David Martinez says we should get 10 bonus points for picking the Jets, and I 100% agree. Aaron Rodgers is a douche. Chuck Dominguez, Gus Becerra.
Yeah, but he is good at football.
Yeah, Rodgers. The two are not mutually exclusive. Rodgers didn't get vaxxed, therefore he has super healing powers. Oh man,
he cracked the code.
He did it. He did it. Point is, the Jets. We broke down their schedule last time. It's not extremely difficult. So if they can stay, and their division is tough. They've been playing close games.
Except the Patriots.
True. So,
but the Patriots aren't going to beat them their next game too, just because of Bill.
If they can stay at 500, and Aaron Rodgers comes back at the end, I think they might make a run. But Zach Wilson's not the reason why they haven't won their games. He's starting to play better. He's starting to play serviceable. So in fact, I'd say every week he's looking better. So it's a squad to watch. And again,
keep in mind, if the Bills lose like one game and the Jets win in another game, Jets are going to be above the Bills because they beat them.
True. And so it's one of those things that you look at the dynamic in New York and they look like a squad. Right? Everybody's pulling for freaking
Not the
Zach.
Giants.
Of course, no, of course. But
the other one.
Everybody's pulling the same direction. They know they can win. They have it in their minds they can win. They just need to be tougher than the other team. And, little by little, field goals. The most important freaking thing. Take the points when the other team gives it to you. How many times did the Jets do field goals? 4 times. And they won. Why? Because, it turns out that field goals still count as points. They still count as points. So it was enough for them to beat the freaking Philadelphia Eagles, one of the most talented squads in the league. They're not playing up to their level, And again, they fucked around a lot in this game, but still, if they're giving you the shot, take it, and they did, and they won. So good on the Jets. They gave
something kind of crazy. So I'm looking at the standings here in the NFL.
Yeah.
There's only one division that every team is 500 and up.
AFC North.
The AFC North. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy,
and
right?
None of them I would say are like, blow away amazing teams.
No.
But goddamn, they're winning.
Maybe the Browns if Deshaun gets back in, to his Houston days. But
even then, I'd say they're like a B+ at most.
Maybe. Let's see. Eric looks like he has on a. Eric looks like he's on a break shooting a porno with that shirt open. The Jets can definitely win versus the Patriots, and that mustache. That's the continuation of the other one. Jets kicker is gonna need a Tommy John surgery on his knee from kicking so much. That's a good one, Gus. Let's continue. Next, we got the Buffalo Bills barely surviving the New York Football Giants. What an ugly game. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Debatable at the end if the refs should have called something or not. If they hadn't, the point here is fuck the Giants. So I'm happy with the result. But it was an ugly game. The Bills should not feel proud about winning this one. I mean, they should be happy that they won, but they shouldn't be proud about it. The Giants, them's apples.
They're still being the New York Football Giants. Finally playing in New York this week.
There you go. Finally had our game in New York and lost in New York. So there you go.
Yeah. And I don't how are the Bills this hot and cold, man? Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
Josh Allen just a week, 1 week he decides to be Pat Mahomes, the other one he decides to be Dak Prescott,
I don't know what to tell you, man. It makes no sense to me. They have more than enough weapons, but
he just couldn't connect with freaking Stephon.
Yeah, things weren't clicking. They got in a really massive fight several fights during the game. It was
a player of theirs almost died again.
Yeah, it was a game. It was an interesting game.
Ambulance on the field. Jesus Christ, Bills.
Yeah,
calm down.
LG boy, that was definitely a PI at the end, but who cares? See, I kind of tend to agree. But yeah, again, fuck the Giants or whatever. Next, finally, the Giants lose to the Cowboys in Los Angeles.
All right, so let's get to our picks of the week.
Listen, I said it weeks ago.
I'm listening.
I said it weeks ago. I said it months ago. I said it years ago. They need to fire the Chargers head coach. I was watching
First time I've heard this.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, you don't pay attention when I speak. I was watching the broadcast in Spanish because I'm in Mexico right now. And even the Spanish commentators were talking shit about Brandon Staley. They're like, I don't know how this is the luckiest man ever. Because, he was the defensive coordinator for the Rams when they went to the Super Bowl. They lost, and then he won the lottery, became the head coach of the Chargers, and I don't know how he hasn't been fired yet. So I hate him. I hate the way that the team does not look ready to play. They look unprepared every single Sunday or Monday. Every single time they reach the field, they don't look ready to play. Now, fortunately for them, the Cowboys look just as bad. And
this was an ugly goddamn game. How many flags were there?
This was Ref Bowl. Ref Bowl 100%. Both ways. Some of them I agree with, some of them not so much. But again, it went both ways, so I'm not really upset with the refs too much. It's the
I'm
team.
upset at how goddamn annoying the game was to watch.
That is true. It was like boring as hell.
Look, people already have this complaint about football where it's like, oh, the action stops like every 5 seconds, Yeah. Because, it's the way, it's structured the game. But you add like 30 more seconds to every play because of the goddamn flags.
Yeah. But dude, the team does not look ready to play. They just don't.
No.
It doesn't look like they watch tape on the freaking Cowboys offense whatsoever. They keep giving them just 5 to 10 yards to every single freaking receiver. So that's why they always keep, now they've been tight in the red zone, but Jesus Christ, they always convert on third down on them. Like, what's even the point? It's ridiculous. And again, he's a defensive coordinator, supposedly. He's a defensive genius. That's why he got this job. The man needs to go. The players clearly don't respect him. And fuck you, Justin Herbert, for winning those last two games, because now it's too late. If the Chargers would have lost the previous 2 games, which they should have, and just for a fucking miracle they didn't. If they had lost those 2 games, maybe there's a chance that Staley's gone because it was the bye week. Now it's too late. Now we're stuck with this motherfucker for the rest of the season because the Spanoses have no fucking self-respect. All right, it's the truth. We all know it. We're stuck with them. The bye week, maybe we had a chance. Maybe now this is going to be the rest of the season. The dude never wins by more than a score, which means that all the other teams always catch up. And if the other team's always catching up, it means that you're not doing your fucking job correctly. It's not, he's supposed to be a defensive guy. And the offense today looked terrible. So the whole thing about, Kellen Moore coming in and sparking up the team, I'm not seeing it. Quentin Johnson, he hasn't had a fucking catch. I think he had one against the Raiders, and that's it. Nothing else. Why the hell did we draft a guy in the first round if he hasn't done anything? Darius Davis has done more. When freaking Williams went down, you're like, oh, well, who's going to take over? Oh, well, we got a guy on the first round. They have similar builds. That guy's going to totally, at least, attempt to step in on his shoes. Where is he? What is he doing? Is he on the bench? They just traded J.C. Jackson back to the freaking Patriots for they traded J.C. Jackson and a 7th round pick for a 6th round pick. So what the fuck is this team? What the fuck are they doing? It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And it starts from the top because the players on the field are talented enough. They should be winning games. They should be dominating. The Cowboys did not come ready to play. You could tell that they were beat up from the freaking 49ers game. You could tell that, then that's why they were kind of playing a little bit dirtier at first. And, the refs called them a lot because
there was a pregame fight.
Yeah. And so they were not 100% there. This is a game that they should have whooped the freaking Cowboys. But they didn't. They kept letting them come back. And then eventually they took over. And then eventually they fuck up. Because your quarterback's got a broken finger. And, they're trying to kill him.
We just couldn't. God, our tackling fucking sucked.
Again.
Did you see that freaking Pollard run where it's
yes.
Oh, well, we just can't bring a guy to the ground? Okay.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I don't understand the schemes. I don't understand why you give other teams that. To me, what you're telling me is I don't trust my guys to block or to actually block other receivers. So give them a little bit of room so you can tackle them afterwards. The problem is they're not even tackling them afterwards. And at the end of the game, or I don't remember when it was, but they were trying to stop the clock and they kept making plays on the outside. It's usually you block the outside so they go on the inside and the clock runs out. It's stupid. It's stupid. And you know what? Fuck them. Lose. You don't deserve to win. You don't. It sucks for Herbie. I want them to trade Herbie. I want him to trade Herbie just to get the fuck out of there. Trade him to the Jets. Just to trade him for a few games until Aaron Rodgers comes back. Jesus Christ. Stupid.
I don't know. I think he'd be starting at that point.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Staley has to go. No mames, pinches Chargers valieron dick. Yes. The only bright side is that Staley will get fired and Belichick will come in. We don't know that. Don't
do that to my heart.
Justin Herbert and Eckler arguing with each other. That goal line drive was a great representation of me and my wife on trash day. Yeah. Michael Davis keeps getting burned. Yeah. Michael Davis keeps getting burned and they trade away J.C. Jackson. All right.
Yeah, man.
Seriously. Again, I don't know if he didn't fit in. I don't know if he was causing trouble. I don't know what. The point is, I saw that guy play for the Patriots and the dude was freaking a lockdown corner. And all of a sudden,
there is an argument about ex-Patriots players and, the Patriot way not working elsewhere. We've seen it.
You know what? If you're a good coach, you put players in good positions, especially, and that guy had the physical ability. So I'm not giving Staley the benefit of the fucking doubt here, right? Michael Davis kept getting burned. Kellen Moore got hired because he loved putting up points and throwing deep. He comes to the Chargers and suddenly he loves running for 2 yards up the middle. All right. Justin Herbert ran the ball a lot this game. And I think he should have thrown the ball a little bit more. But again, when you're being rushed, I don't 100% blame Herbert, because again, we don't see how open the receivers are, and we don't have Micah Parsons trying to kill us. So the game looks very different down there.
And we don't have an well, usually you have an O-line trying to stop somebody,
They
trying to kill your
really need
quarterback.
the center to come back. They really need the center to come back because again, they're trying to run it up the middle without their star center. So it's a completely different game when you don't have your starting friggin' lineup.
And
So-
Herbie was just not that accurate, on the run. And you could say, yeah, it's a flaw of him, He wasn't the most accurate tonight. But goddamn, when you're being rushed like that much, like every time that when they were actually blocking him. Am I frozen?
No, I'm listening.
Okay. Every time that the O-line was actually blocking him and he could just stand in the pocket, plant his feet, accurate. Perfectly accurate, beautiful balls down the middle to, Allen, all these guys. Perfect. But he doesn't have the luxury of standing around as long as he needs to.
Again, I did find it weird, and that the Cowboys, the Mike McCarthy's major complaint about Kellen Moore is that no, I want more ball control. I want shorter plays. I want the offense to be on the field, the defense to be off the field, more keep the ball away from them, all that stuff. And Kellen Moore was like, no, we're explosive. And against the Cowboys, they just kept playing short throws, short. So a part of me is like, were you just trying to stick it to him? Like, were you just trying to show your ex-girlfriend, like, look, you said I couldn't do this and I can, and I beat you with it? Maybe I'm too jaded at this point. Maybe I'm just pissed. But Jesus fucking Christ.
Listen, if you want to be explosive, be explosive. Just fucking score.
Well, the problem is that they don't have their explosive player, which is
You know which team is explosive? The Detroit Lions. They're very explosive. They put up a shit ton of points and
Yeah.
they win.
Yeah. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? They're a bunch of losers. Look at them out on the field. They're losers. They lose.
I'm looking at them right now.
They're
I'm
losers.
looking at them.
They're the biggest losers
I
in
don't
the
like what I'm
NFL.
looking.
You know why they're the biggest losers? Because they have all the talent in the world and they have no fucking excuse. They're a bunch of fucking losers. And so, once again, Brandon Staley gets beaten by a head coach who actually knows what the fuck he's doing. So, next.
I was telling my dad, add Mike McCarthy to the list of coaches who are better than Staley.
Yeah. Dean Spanos doesn't want to win. He just wants to take your money. Yeah, that's why I don't give him any. I don't give him any money. I was talking with a friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about getting he bought a PS5 and he got Madden, and he was like, oh dude, like, you should get, and we should play online. And I'm like, I'm not gonna buy Madden. I refuse to buy anything that has the Los Angeles Chargers on it. We can play on the old one, like the 2015 one, but I'm not gonna give them any money. They don't deserve our money. They deserve
To be
nothing.
fair, they probably haven't made any changes to Madden since like 2012.
Probably, I don't know. But did you see that stadium? It was mostly Cowboys fans. Good.
Oh yeah, the fans were happy.
Yeah. Let me see. On paper, we are a better team, but for some reason, we always play down to the competition. No, we are not well coached. Again, try to do this. I know it's not easy for people who didn't play defense, but look at the corners. They look lost. They don't look like they know what their play is supposed to be. Now, Kenneth Murray has been playing a lot better, but they just abandon the middle of the field sometimes. It's really bizarre. It looks like they're not prepared for the game, which is, again, insane because these guys are supposed to be watching tape of the other team nonstop. So
Also, you know who loves running the middle of the field? This guy called Travis Kelce.
yes.
We're not gonna do well this weekend.
No, probably not. No. But anyway, JC Jackson didn't want to play versus the Raiders. Okay. Herbert was running for his life today. Yes. All I know is Kellen Moore is not the answer. Nope. Lions are explosive without St. Brown, without Montgomery. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're a good team.
Exactly.
They're well coached. They're well motivated.
Not a bunch of losers. You know that kneecaps guy? He's actually a good head coach.
Yeah,
You know that
like you MCDZ is a guy you want to play for. You want to win for.
Thank you for bringing this up, Gus Becerra. They had 2 weeks to prepare. They had 2 weeks to prepare, and the 49ers gave them a blueprint to embarrass the Cowboys. All they had to do was 50% of what the 49ers did, and they couldn't fucking do it. They couldn't fucking do it. Why? Because they're a bunch of losers. Because they're being coached by a loser who should have been fired 2 weeks ago. 2 fucking weeks ago. But you know what?
I mean, personally, I'm actually not a believer in the bye week. I think it's usually worse for the team. They get
on paper
them and all that, but yeah.
On paper, the Chargers are only good for wiping your butt. That's a good one, Chuck. That's a good one. Yeah. It's brutal. It's infuriating. I'm gonna call it. This is a wasted season. It's a lost season. If they're lucky enough to make it to the playoffs, they're not gonna beat anybody. They're not gonna beat the Jaguars. They're not gonna beat the Dolphins. They're not gonna beat the Jets.
They might get like lucky and make it past the wild card at most, but they're not beating the top tier teams with
dude. All right,
just all the dumb mistakes. That's the thing. The dumb mistakes. All the damn flags.
I'm gonna give you the top 7 teams in the AFC. Chiefs not beating them. Bengals not beating them. Bills not beating them. Jets, Dolphins not beating them. Ravens not beating them. Steelers not beating them. Maybe.
Maybe they could. Maybe. Yeah.
Who am I missing? What division? Jaguars not beating them. All right. Who else is left? Who can you beat? So the best situation for you, the best would be to maybe face the Jaguars in a rematch. Everybody else, you're fucked. There's no way you're beating any of the other teams. Not by a long shot. Maybe it depends on who the quarterback for the Jets is, and still I don't think you're doing it. The Browns.
No, they're not beating that defense.
The Browns, you're not beating the Browns. So let's get. I'm calling it already. It's a wasted season. It's done. Dunzo. Might as well start tanking and get that man fucking fired. Jesus Christ. Get Jim Harbaugh in here. I don't understand. It's the easiest solution in the world. I don't know what they don't do it, but I know what they don't do it because they're too fucking cheap. But whatever. Let's move on.
Yeah, we sound like a broken record every week with these goddamn.
Yeah. Good one, Chuck. Boy. The AFC is strong this season, so I doubt we even make it to the playoffs. I agree. Like I said, if we make it to the playoffs, we are not beating anybody unless they get seriously injured. Seriously injured. And I mean, the Bills lose Josh Allen and the backup. And
Hell, I don't even think we beat the Texans. I'm going to be real here.
No, I don't think so either. DeMeco Ryans the way better head coach. But let's continue. Let's make our picks. Eric, are you going to write these down?
Yeah, I can write that down.
All right, so we're moving on for our picks. Week 7, we got the Saints hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Eric, who do you like?
The Saints and the Jaguars, huh?
Yep.
Oh, man. Jaguars are coming off a win.
Chuck Dominguez. Do you guys want Vance Joseph? No, thank you.
No. Yeah, I like the Jaguars here. I think the Saints are just not rolling. They don't got it. They don't got it right now.
You going Clown Town?
I like Clown Town.
Oh man, the Saints are a different team at home. That defense is spicy.
Hey, you did better than me this week, so maybe this is the turnaround. Maybe you start
Thursday
figuring it
night
out.
football. It's short game. I'm gonna go with the Saints. Fuck it.
All
It's a
right.
coin toss, and they're at home. I'm going with the Saints.
I like it. I like it a lot.
No, you don't. Next, we got the.
What did God say?
All right. Over under 3, by the way.
I'll give you the under.
Home. Got one home. But we're talking about how many times I dropped the coin. Falcons versus the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. Give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks. I think Baker's gonna be fine. His injury was minimal, and it is the Atlanta Falcons. So, Eric.
Fuck the Falcons. That being said, if the Bucks wear that uniform one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
You're losing it. You're gonna be out of here. Done.
Just gonna flip everything.
Out of here. Give it up. No more football.
Going home.
Why pick? I'm just gonna keep whooping those asses. Freaking Gus.
You're
Check
doing
the
good,
Mingus.
though.
Just because I like AEW, I'll go with Jacksonville.
Nice.
Check the Mingus Bucks, G-Boy Bucks. All right, let's continue. Next.
What do you got to say? What do you got to say?
I keep forgetting about
What do you want?
God.
What do you want?
Away. He went away.
Boo.
God went away. Explains a lot. You got the Chicago Bears and their new quarterback against the Las Vegas Raiders.
All right. So the Who Gives a Fuck Bowl.
×2. Who do you like?
Yeah, you looking forward to this game?
No, not at all. I don't even want to watch the highlights.
Who's the quarterback for the Raiders?
He's a dude I've never heard of before. Bang, 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 or
Same
something.
with the Bears.
It's Hoyer. I think for the Raiders, it's Hoyer.
You know what? I'm taking the Bears.
Taking the Bears?
I guess they're at home. I don't care.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders on this one. You know,
Yeah, sure.
I
They
can.
still got Devontae.
They got Devontae. They got Josh Jacobs. They beat the Patriots.
I like Chuck's logic here. Bears, because I'll never choose the Raiders.
Listen, it's respectful. I understand. I did kind of want to throw up in my mouth, but whatever. Next, we got the
That
Indianapolis.
mustache does kind of make you look like a criminal. Also, what did God say?
Well, I am planning on dressing up like a pirate. I keep forgetting about God.
Yeah, well, no wonder he forgets about us.
Away. Yeah, I'm dressing up as a pirate, man. Pirates are criminals. Anyway,
I'll be a pirate too.
Indianapolis Colts hosting the Cleveland Browns. All right, this is an interesting matchup. Because let's see what is up with Deshaun Watson. Da-da-da. Could be back. Could be back week 7. All right. I'm going to go with the Browns. That defense is too good. And the Colts just they don't have it this season. So I'm going to go with the freaking Browns.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the stinky Browns too. Like Anthony Richardson was playing really good, and I don't know if he's gonna be back.
No, I think he's out. Maybe for the rest of the season, at least for a while. I mean, I saw him with a sling, and that's never a good idea. And that's never a good sign.
Yeah, but man, I'm a believer in that Browns defense. That's for damn sure.
Oh, they're the
what
truth.
they did with the
They're
49ers?
the truth. Maybe the best freaking defense in the league. Next, we got.
God. The hell's wrong with you? We've done so many of these.
I don't know. Away.
Okay, yeah, we've done so many of these.
Listen,
what the
man.
hell's wrong with you?
You know how exhausting it is to watch a Chargers game?
Yes, I do.
Well, it's worse. It's worse for me. Next, we got the Commanders visiting the New York Football Giants in New Jersey. All right, Eric, who do you like?
Who was the Giants quarterback again?
Who cares? Oh, whoa, Tyrod Taylor.
It was Tyrod,
It was Tyrod Taylor.
and he actually did okay.
Yeah, I mean, the ref stole it from him. Dude should have
Yeah.
won. Again, his villain story arc just continues.
It's so beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to the Commanders here. I like Sammy Howell. I think they,
All right, the
whatever.
defense will pull it
Both
off
these
for the
teams kinda
Browns.
stink.
Darius the sinner. Redskins gonna win. I'm gonna make a move here.
You going for the football Giants here?
Yeah, home team. Give me the home team.
They are New Jersey though.
I understand. Away. Gotta pick the way. But, I gotta make a move somewhere. I am playing from behind, and this feels it's a divisional game. Giants at home. They just, they're pissed because they lost in prime time. So maybe.
And we are in that point of the division where everything's just kind of crazy. It's
Yeah.
getting crazy.
Well, they are.
Teams are starting to
Dude,
win that haven't won.
The Giants have to be super desperate right now. So, a cornered fox is
Saquon
more dangerous
Saquon
than a
is kinda
jackal.
back.
What?
Saquon is kind of back.
Kind of. Yeah, we'll see. Next, we got the Ravens hosting the red hot Detroit Lions.
Ooh, baby.
Do I even need to say it? Do I need to say it? What team have I been talking about all season? What team
Here
did I
goes
say?
now.
What team did I say could beat the freaking stinky Chiefs in the season opener in freaking Kansas City?
Those Chiefs are stinky.
They're the
Stinky
stinkiest.
dinky.
They're the worst. They're the stinkiest. Give me the Lions,
come here.
baby. Let's go freaking bite some kneecaps. Give me the Lions. I am 100% in, and also I don't know what the fuck's up with the Ravens. They're too bipolar. So give me the freaking Lions. I'll ride that horse until it dies. Away. Gotta pick the way.
Away. This next one's funny.
LG boy, Thor will love your pick, Dario. No, he won't love it because I've been terrible this season. Maybe he'll blame me if they lose. Be like, fuck you, man. Jesus Christ. Keep the damn name out your damn mouth.
Yeah, you're the reason why the Giants fucking stink.
Keep my team's name out your damn mouth. Next, we got the New England Patriots hosting the Buffalo Bills. So are we?
I already put you for the Bills. Yeah.
Yep. No, it's not even going to be a conversation. All right. There you go.
No.
Away. Will this be the game where Bill Belichick kills Mac Jones?
Is there like a devil's advocate thing maybe here? A divisional? Bill knows him. It's a home game. Something.
Sure. All those things. I still think the Bills are going to win.
Yeah, the Bills are going to fucking kill him. Yeah. What did God pick?
God went away.
Yeah, even he.
Yeah. So it's just not their season. It's just not their season. So next, we got the Seattle Seahawks hosting the Arizona Cardinals. Interesting matchup. Spicy Cardinals. They're spicy. They're feisty. They're playing really good football. They're just not talented enough yet. So, Eric, who do you like?
They are the lovable Cardinals, but unfortunately, I think I'm going with the Hawks on this one. Simply for home team. Yeah, basically.
I'm making a move, man.
Oh, you're going for the feisty,
man. I'm making a move, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Give me the freaking Cardinals. I don't know why. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's smart, but it's a divisional game.
Divisional game, yeah.
They can be, interesting. Also, I think that the Seahawks had a few injuries in their game. I need to double check. I might be confused. Maybe the Cardinals had a lot of injuries. I don't know. Point is, I want to root for the Cardinals more than the Seahawks. So there you go.
Yeah, I understand that.
Away. Dario is making it too easy for me. Gus Becerra. Listen, it's not about you, Gus. It's about me having fun.
Are you having fun?
No, not really. I hate losing. It's the worst. But I need to make moves. I can't win if I keep picking the same teams. And I don't know what Gus is picking. So there's no way to block him or do anything there. So I need to go crazy. Next.
Hey, we have a good amount of different picks this one. This one you might catch up or even get ahead.
Maybe. Or I could fall really behind. Next, we got the Rams hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Eric, who do you like? Actually, no, I go first. All right. The Rams, they are starting to get their shit together. They're playing at home. Steelers, not been impressed all season. Pickett, I don't think he's, particularly good. The defense is pretty good for the Steelers. I'd say it's one of the best in the league. But Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Williams, I think Williams got injured. But it seems like the Rams are starting to get their shit together. Can Stafford not get killed long enough to actually make plays? I'm going to go the Rams. Give me the Rams.
I'm gonna go the Rams too. I think the rumors of their demise were greatly exaggerated. I think they're still a solid ass team.
Yep. God went away. He's been doing that a lot this week. Like it's been almost all the way. Yeah.
Ironically,
it's almost like he's trying to send us a message. He's like, I'm done with you fucking losers.
He's like, dude, this league sucks.
Yeah, you a bunch of losers. Next. We got the Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Los Angeles Losers. Eric, who do you like?
I put you down for the Chiefs. Are you making a move, maybe?
I'm not making a move.
I'm not making a move.
I'm not making any more moves. No. Fuck them.
Not for these guys.
Fuck them. Listen, not only are they bad, not only are they stupid, not only are they losers, they're facing one of the best teams in the league, by far the luckiest team in the league, and the whole fucking refs. So, not picking the fucking Chargers. Not.
And they're also not lovable underdogs.
Also, I want them to lose. I want them to lose. I don't want the Chiefs to win, though. I want that to be clear. I want the Chargers to lose. I want them to feel pain.
If both teams could lose, that'd be great.
Yes. Just have a meteorite hit there, and somehow Herbie survives. And everybody else doesn't.
Maybe Herbie got crazy diarrhea on the way. And, he couldn't make it.
Maybe. You know, it's dare to dream. Dare to fucking dream. And by the way, you know what's interesting? Like, I was looking, because I watched this 49ers game, and I was watching the Chargers game, and just look at the Bosas. Look at the body language of Joey Bosa. He's like,
I can't see Joey Bosa. He's never on the field.
True. And look at the body language of Nick Bosa. Nick looks hungry. Again, he looks like he's ready to be there. Looks like he's eager. Joey's kind of like, Joey's at work, right? Nick's doing something that he loves. Joey's there. Joey's at work.
Oh.
And so, again, that's all in the coaching. All 100% of the coaching. So,
hey, I don't mind if you're going to work as long as you're doing the damn work.
yeah.
I can't even remember seeing Bosa aside from, like, I don't know, one time that I saw him leaving the field where he looked a little gassed. It's like, how are you gassed? How's any of this defense gassed? They didn't do anything.
Well, it's because they keep letting the other team move the fucking sticks.
I know, but what are you tired about? You didn't do nothing.
What do you want me to tell you, man? What do you want me to tell you?
I don't know.
What do you want me to say? I'll say
Say something funny.
Puka Nakua.
I like that name. All right, who do you got pick?
The Kansas Swifties. The real question is, will Tay-Tay be in attendance? It's all about Tay-Tay.
Should we make that an extra point every week?
Fuck Tay-Tay. Fuck Tay-Tay. I want the meteorite to hit her too. So freaking.
I don't care about Tay-Tay. I just don't like her cultists.
I don't like any cultists, to be honest. And I don't like that it takes away from the football. You know? The Chiefs were already annoying enough to watch. Now it's extra annoying. Sir Slayton, Chargers are breaking my heart. It happens. Next. So
what do you got pick?
He went away. But I don't know why.
He's just away for everything, man.
Yeah. He's like, I'm done. He clocked out. He's like Joey Bosa. Like, I'm here for my paycheck. Fuck it. Next, we got the Broncos hosting the Green Bay Packers. Another who gives a fuck bowl, man.
Imagine this game like 7 years ago.
There was a Super Bowl like this, actually.
Yeah, kind of, right?
there was. I think the Broncos won it. I think it was the Elway one. But yeah, fuck both of them. I don't really care. They haven't been playing good football. But who's gonna suck more? Who's gonna suck less?
My God, I saw Thursday Night Football and Russ is not there, man.
Nope.
He's not. At least the Packers kind of have hope. It is Jordan Love's first season, you know? They still got that thing going on where it's like, well, I mean, you know, he's getting his reps, you know, growing pains, shit happens. I don't know. Who picks first here?
Let me see. Start you, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you.
Yeah, I'll take the Cheeseheads, I guess.
Any particular reason?
I saw Russell Wilson play.
See, I agree with you. I agree with you. But I gotta make a move, and I'm not doing it in this game. Give me the Packers.
Yeah,
the Broncos.
Really?
The Broncos are a case study. There's so many things you could analyze with the Broncos organization, because
there's gonna be documentaries done on this team.
They did get like a Super Bowl MVP, right? Caliber quarterback in there, and he stinks. He just can't throw the freaking ball. They did bring a Super
Russell
Bowl.
Wilson wait. Did Russell Wilson get the MVP during the Legion of Boom?
Didn't he?
He didn't deserve it.
Super Bowl MVP.
And if he got it for the Patriots one, that would have been funny.
Oh, that would have been really funny. Malcolm Smith of the Seahawks. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, no, the defense won that game.
They did get a former Super Bowl winner as a head coach, a former Super Bowl winner as their quarterback. They did have an elite defense last season, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's a case study. It's a really interesting case study, and just the collapse of our organization.
I don't know what's wrong with them.
It's like
I don't know.
They changed ownership, and all of a sudden
Walmart had to fuck everything up, huh?
Yeah, Broncos won that Super Bowl. That Super Bowl was in San Diego at the Q. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
You probably don't remember this. You were too little, but we actually went downtown, walking around. I remember that. I went with our parents and stuff. Like, it was fun.
I have no idea.
God went Broncos, so he chose
I
violence.
wish you could have seen the years that the Bills always lost.
The four in a row?
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Sure. That's a word for it. Yes, definitely.
Sorry, I'm feeling a little sadistic. All right.
What did the Bills do to you, man?
No, I just want to see others in pain.
All right, fair enough. Next, we got
what do God go?
the most interesting game of the weekend. The
Hold on, what
Philadelphia.
did God pick for the previous one?
I already put it down. It's home. The Philadelphia Eagles hosting the red hot Miami Dolphins. Eric, who do you like?
Was this a wake
no.
up call
Actually,
for
it's
the
me
Eagles?
fault. Me fault. Me fault. I was gonna say
What?
it's my turn. It's my fault.
Me fall?
My fault. Me turn. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I keep forgetting about God. It's the squirrel voice. It got to me. I'm thinking like this. Anyway, all right. Miami Dolphins are red hot. However, when they faced a really good team, they got shellacked, but it was a divisional rival. Philadelphia Eagles have one of the best rosters in the NFL. Theoretically, they should be playing better. They have not been making the best decisions on offense. Defense have been doing okay. So the question is, can the Dolphins defense stop the Eagles offense? As I think the Eagles defense can stop the Miami Dolphins. Give me the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles. And they're at home. They just got, they got their first loss of the season. It was an AFC East team. That was like a slap back to reality. If not, we're about to see just how big the gap is between the AFC and the NFC.
Because this is like the first big hitter versus big hitter, right?
Well, I mean, you could argue the Browns and 49ers, but there's an asterisk in that game. And again, the Eagles against the Jets, it's still kind of their AFC, NFC. But, I mean, like fully healthy contenders, I think this is the first one. So, make of that what you will.
Man.
I already picked the
I don't know if this is gonna be a wake up call for the Eagles, but I've been analyzing here the Jets games.
Mm-hmm.
They've done they beat the Bills, like they beat the Eagles, like almost beat the Chiefs. And the Dolphins, do I think they're better than the Jets? I think they might be right now.
The issues, I'm not going to help you.
I think right now I'm going with the Dolphins.
Fair enough. Decent pick. Honestly, it's a coin toss probably. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good measuring stick to see actually how good the NFC is against the AFC this season. Because obviously the Eagles have a better record than... the Dolphins... Are they both 5-1?
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, it's 2 5-1 teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're about to see what the two of the best records in the league going at each other. This should be fun. That's the game to watch. Let me see.
Is that the prime time? It should be, right?
Yes, prime time. Welcome to
beautiful.
Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. They're playing in Philly. Fins versus the Eagles. That's the game of the week. Hey, Chuck, come down, Will Smith. LG boy, ha ha ha. As long as the kicker of the Dolphins kicks the ball and the laces out. That's a solid Ace Ventura joke. Solid. Good on you, man. Good on you. The laces were in. They were in. You think that movie could be made today? I don't think it could.
I don't think it's one of the more out there ones.
Well, I mean, because the villain is a tranny.
Well, so is the one in Silence of the Lambs.
No, he's a cross-dresser. There's a difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Buffalo Bill?
Yeah. I mean, he wants to dress up as a chick, right?
I mean, he's a fucking psycho. I don't know.
Yeah. It puts the lotion on its skin. The point is, I kind of want to watch Ace Ventura again. That'd be funny. I kind of want to show it to like normies and see how they react. You know, like see if they pucker their buttholes. Like, I don't know if I should laugh about this because it's a great twist. It's a phenomenal twist. I remember when I watched it as a kid, I was like, I don't understand what's happening. When I saw it as a teenager, like, oh shit. And now as a grown up, it's like, haha, oh shit. So it'll be interesting to see. Check the fingers. What's the difference?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, one is a dude that likes dressing up as a chick. The other one is a dude who thinks he's a chick.
And likes dressing up as one.
Maybe they don't.
I don't really care.
Because I've always said, for example, like, what would you say? Hey, let's not get into it because this is football. Let's not get into it. We'll save it for another
I
time.
kind of want to watch Silence of the Lambs now, though.
You know what? Let's watch them and compare the villains.
Yeah.
So there you go. Next.
We can talk about that instead of the Chargers game next week.
Oh, of course. It'll be honestly a better conversation.
Also, I agree. Ricardo Garcia, both Ace Venturas are worth it. The second one is underrated.
Shikaka.
I like that movie.
The spears on the leg is always my favorite moment. Dude, freaking Jim Carrey, man. He was a genius. Anyway, let's continue. Let it go, Dario. What am I letting go? I want to watch Joe Dirt. Both hitters are worth it. What am I letting go? First off, no. Second, what am I letting go of? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Finally, Monday Night Football. We got the Vikings hosting the 49ers.
Prime time cousins.
Yep. The spit on the face. The gainers. I don't know what the hell's happening.
I think he means that he's picking the 49ers, but he's calling them the gainers.
I don't know. I think we've broken the chat's brain.
Yeah, it's all right. I can do the funny voice.
All right, do it.
We're back in Monday Night Football. This is how Kirk Cousins hears Monday Night Football.
Honestly, I should use that more. It's actually quite enjoyable. It's an enjoyable experience.
I'm picking the 49ers.
Of course, yeah. Primetime Cousins. I don't know what the hell if Jefferson is back, but I don't think he's going to be back. Devo, I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know what the state of both teams are. I just know it's Monday night, primetime Cousins, so I'm going to go with the Niners.
Yeah, I hope McCaffrey's not out for the season.
I don't think so. He looked fine on the sideline, and I think that both of their of the X-rays for him and Debo, they came out clean, so they should be fine. Maybe out for a week or two at most. You sound like the devil on South Park, the one who's banging Osama bin Laden or Saddam Hussein. Is it Hussein?
I think it was Hussein.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do the word. All right.
I can't hear anything.
Is it too low? Is it too low? Is that better?
Nope.
That better?
There's no audio.
No audio. But I can
And
hear
that
me.
went really deep.
I can hear me. Can
Oh,
hear
you
me?
sound like underwater.
Yeah. Saddam, why don't we ever go out to dinner anymore?
It's super deep.
Yeah, I know. It's the devil. But whatever.
All right.
Again, we're losing it, man. We're just
Yes.
out of our minds. The defeat was so horrible. Honestly, I'm done. That's it. As always.
What did
comments-
God fig?
Wait. As always, like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, comments, questions, or suggestions. You can find me at DarioSDW and at Super Dario World. We're losing it. We're losing our minds. The NFL is killing us, but we're having fun. So feel free to join us again every Monday after the Monday Night Football game. We go live. Join us. Have fun. Make fun of us. Make fun of our terrible picks. But
Remember, we are the deep state of the NFL.
exactly. The deepest. Anything you want to shout out?
Sure. Follow me at Opus Harmony on Instagram. We post music there. It's a beautiful thing. It's better than the Chargers football.
There you go. As always, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.